Hi everyone, it's Ann. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new old deck. So what we're doing is we're going to compare the difference between the first edition versus the second edition. So this is the first edition here, and this is the second edition. The first edition was released, I believe, in 2017. I'll confirm that when we open it up and look at the guidebook. And the second edition was just released this year, 2020, just recently. Okay, so the boxes are huge, so my space is a little tight, so I'll try to do the best I can. So first of all, the boxes, the second edition is a lot thicker. As you can see how much thicker. It's almost double, so it's heavy. Well, not that heavy, but it's heavy when I received it. So see, it's thicker, and that's the front, the side you saw, and then here's the back and the bottom. It's nothing much on the bottom, and then the top. Alright, now they're both magnetic, and by the way, the author is by Cathy McClelland, and they're both published by Red Feather, and they're both in magnetic boxes, but this one just opens up, and as you can see, there's a little blue ribbon here, and you can pull it and it opens up, and there's ribbons, and the top is attached, the guidebook's underneath. Inside there's this little picture of the bear, and the new box is also magnetic. There's no pulley ribbon, but there's a flap, so it's the kind that has a flap. You open it up, and then it's also attached, and then it fully opens, and it's just no picture in the inner box flap, but it's just a dark navy blue, and guidebook lays on top. Alright, so then when you take it out, here's the guidebook, and then the cards are underneath, and it was plastic bind, and then there's two thumb hole cut out for you to put your fingers in to pull out the cards. And it's beautifully gilded in gold, as you can see, gold gilding, and these are the backs of the second edition version 2020. Alright, here's the inside. So we'll put that there. Are you guys, yeah, I think you guys are zoomed as far out. Yeah, I couldn't zoom out anymore. So this is the backs of this. And we'll take a look at the guidebook at the end. Okay, so here's the older version. As I mentioned, it flips up. Guidebook. I'll take the guidebook out. Here's the guidebook, and we'll compare the guidebook when we look at the guidebook later. Now, the older box, the first edition, it's one of these where the cards are divided up into two piles, and so you have to take them each out. Alright, and these are the backs. Hold on, let me fix this because it kind of fell down here. I don't think it totally fits in my thing. Might not be able to keep it on. Alright, so here's the back of this. So there is a little bit difference in the back. They both have the star, but this has more of these white, looks like snow, mountains with snow and then there's little stars around it, whereas this is just one star. Now the cardstock and the cards themselves are different sizing as well. This is more plasticky, as you can see there's a sheen on it, and it has that plasticky feel. This right here, you can tell, see there's not much sheen, it's matte. It has that paper feel. Now it's not buttery, nice buttery feel, but it has paper feel, and it's not too thin. It has some thickness to it, so it's actually really nice. And the older version, the first version, as you can see, it's not gilded, so there's no gilding. Okay, and as far as size wise, the first edition is larger by that much. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see. So the length is the same, but the width, it's the first version is wider, which I like the improvement, because this is better as far as tarot card size and easier to shuffle. This card size is more like oracle card size, the older version. And then just comparing to my usual plaid back tarot, see the old one is it's taller and wider, and comparing the new tarot, the second edition, it's still taller than the traditional. It's still larger than the traditional plaid back card, but not by as much. So it's taller and it's wider. Taller and wider. Alright. So let's take a look at the cards. And I have to say, opening it up, the presentation of the second one, I had that nice first impression, like that wow, I'm glad I bought this. And the other difference is the second edition is borderless, whereas the first edition is not. It's not borderless. Oh no. Okay. I had dumped the two piles separately, and then I put the wrong half together, but I fixed it because it was out of order. Alright, so let's zoom in so you guys can see. I want you guys to see. Alright, so that should be good enough. But can I do it any closer? I think this is clear enough for you guys to see. See enough to compare. Now the images are the same. The images are the same, but as you can see, the second edition is borderless, and the first edition has this border, and it's just so much better. It seems like the colors pop better, and it's larger. You can see the details. For some reason, I haven't used this deck too much since I've had it. I think I've only done like 1 or 2 readings on it, and I didn't really connect with the old deck, the first edition. But when I opened this, I haven't used this yet. I just got it a couple days ago, but I really connect with, for some reason, the second version with it being borderless. So I think I'm gonna start using it more, so we'll see. And then of course it's borderless, so they put the number and the keyword down at the bottom, whereas the first edition they put the number up top and the keyword at the bottom. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started without any further ado. So the Fool, High Priestess, I'm sorry, the Magician, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. See, you can see so much more, and without it being laminate, see there's no reflection Not as much reflection on this one. So it's the same picture, but for some reason it looks so much nicer with it being borderless. And the paper too. I think because of this paper, it seems like it takes the color of the ink better, or different ink. It's just the color seems more bold and vivid. It's the same color, but for some reason it seems to stand out more. Maybe because it's newer, I don't know. But like I said, this deck is pretty much in mint condition, my first edition, because I hardly used it. I only used it once or twice. Alright, the Lovers, Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged One, Death. See? Death. It's so much nicer without the borders. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World. And then moving on to the suits, we start out with the Suit of Wands with Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, sort of pippish with the Wands, the first couple cards there. Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Moving on to the Suit of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, 10 of Cups, Princess of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Moving on to the Suit of Pentacles, we have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, kind of pippish here, Three of Pentacles. And this deck kind of follow more on the Thoth. Well, it has symbolism of both, I think, but it has more of the Thoth. So it has some of the Thoth. So that's why it doesn't follow the Rider-Waite 100%. Although there are some elements of it in here. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is another beautiful card. Look at that. It's beautiful. Princess of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Final suit, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Give you a close-up. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Princess of Swords, Knight of Swords, and King. Oops, there's more. Queen of Swords, and then King of Swords. Alright, and then the backs, I'm going to show you again really quick. The backs, and they are reversible, by the way, I didn't share that. So the back of the second edition, which is the newer deck. Alright, and then the backs of the first edition. Alright, so let's see here. How am I going to show the book? Okay, so I already showed this is the first book. And it is published by Red Feather, as I mentioned, and it was copyright 2017. And the writing, I believe, is the same. The only thing is, because I picked a card and I looked, I think the meaning is the same. The only thing is the old guidebook, it has a black and white picture of the card. See, it has black and white picture of the cards. Whereas the new guidebook has a color picture of the cards. Yeah, here's the minor. And there seems to be more information with the newer version because there's 271 pages and the first edition is 215 pages, and as I had shown, it's thicker. That's why the box is thicker too, because the guidebook is thicker. See, can you tell? It's thicker. 215 pages versus 271 pages. Alright, so hopefully that gives you an idea of the, they're too heavy, I'm not going to lean it. An idea between the first and second, like if you already own the first and you're wondering if you should get it, or if you don't own any, you're just thinking which version should you get. So, I really recommend, if you're borderline, I really recommend you getting the second edition. If you own the first one and you're debating if you should get it, order it or not, especially if you're collecting it. But it was so impressive when I opened it up with the gold gilding, borderless, and I connect with it so much better. Alright, so I hope you enjoy that quick flip through and comparison. I hope that was helpful and useful to you guys. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Bye!